All right, guys, we got one of the most popular carry guns out there, the Sig P365. This is just a normal 365, not the XL, X Macro, whatever other models they have. It's one of those, just the standard OG P365 with the optic cut, manual safeties. I don't know how many rounds it holds, 10 rounds. And this one looks like 10 rounds. It just has the pinky adapter. So we're gonna go ahead, get some shots through, probably not too many. I'll probably just do 50 to 75 rounds, give you guys my initial impression of this gun. Let's go ahead and get loaded up and get shooting. Guys, initial impressions, P365. Let's go ahead and get our first shots. I already know I'm not looking forward to shooting this thing. It's very tiny. I already know it's gonna be super snappy of a gun. Really not looking forward to shooting this. This gun's very snappy. Not a big fan of shooting small guns. Anyone that's shot super small guns would probably agree with me. But it does make a really small package. Not a bad gun. I just don't like shooting small guns. But if you're looking for a compact gun to carry, this would be a good option. Today we have the Sig P365. This is just the normal one. It's not a 365X, XL, X Macro, whatever other models there are out there, the Rose. It's just a normal, plain Jane P365. This is one of the most, or not just this one, but the P365 platform is one of the most popular concealed carry guns out there. This is a super tiny gun. As you can see, I don't have huge hands, but my hands will cover the entire gun. So this is a very tiny gun, very easy to conceal, just a 10-round magazine. And then you got what looks like that. All right, so this P365 in particular does have manual safety. You can, if you don't want a manual safety, you can get ones without a manual safety. I got this gun in on a trade, to be honest. I didn't buy this, I got it in on a trade. So that's why it came with manual safety. I wasn't too picky. I was looking to offload the particular gun I was trading. And this came my way and I was like, yeah, I'll pick this up, why not? Do a quick review on it and then probably put this up for sale or for trade again. But for what it is, this tiny compact gun, the P365 is actually very well built. And it does shoot very well. It presents nicely. The iron sights are super easy to pick up. I don't have an optic on here just because this isn't a gun I planned to keep. So I'm not gonna go on my way to put an optic on here. The iron sights themselves, like I said, they do present very nicely, and I didn't really have any troubles shooting this gun. I didn't shoot it very far. I think the furthest we went out was 7 yards. So I stayed shooting it between 3 and 7 yards. And really at those distances, you don't need to do a whole lot of aiming, if any aiming, to hit what you want to hit. But this gun was a nice gun. So I can definitely see why people like this gun. It is, just being a small gun, know that it's going to be snappier than a full-size gun. If you're used to shooting full-size guns and then you go down to a subcompact like this, these are pretty snappy. You'll see footage for yourself. This gun has a lot of recoil to it. Price of the P365. You can find these right at around the $500 price point. And I think for $500, it really isn't a bad option, especially if you're looking for a gun to everyday carry. You don't want something too expensive in case you need to use it and it goes away for a while. This is a good alternative. This one came with 2 magazines. So you have your flush fitting magazine, and then you have this magazine with a little pinky extender. It does not extend the amount of bullets that it holds. They both are 10-round magazines, but it does offer a little ledge if your pinky's falling off the gun otherwise. So that ledge is very helpful, and it does a good job when you want to clamp down on this gun and get a higher rate of fire going. I really don't have a whole lot to say about this gun. You know, it comes with the tritium night sights. That's nice if you're shooting in the dark. Manual safety, I don't really care for manual safety on a gun like this, but if you want that extra insurance, extra peace of mind that your gun's not going to go off, having a manual safety will do that for you. These guns are super easy to take down and take apart for cleaning. I'm not going to show that on video just because the video will get demonetized if I do that. But there are other videos out there that show how to do something like that. And I'm sure anyone watching a video will be able to figure out how to disassemble one of these. Super easy. Just like the P320 platform, if you have any experience with the P320 platform. The trigger on this gun, not the best, not the worst. Let's see. I would say it's probably a 4. I think this is a 4 to 4.5 pound trigger break. It's not a horrible trigger actually, especially once you get used to it. For a carry gun, something like this would be a pretty good trigger. I wasn't shooting super fast rate of fire when I was shooting this for the video or in general, just because it's a small gun, it's going to be very snappy. But at the rate of fire I was shooting, it's very predictable where the trigger resets and breaking that trigger for follow-up shots. So overall, I would say this is a good gun. And if you're in the market for a carry gun, the P365 I think is a good option. Me personally, I do like the Glock 43X a tad bit better. Even the M&P Shield EZ, the Performance Center one I did a video on a while ago, I like that gun actually a lot better than this. It has the little ports up front. I think the trigger's a little nicer. I think it looks a little nicer. And the magazines are easy to load on that gun. The magazines on this gun were very difficult. These springs, once you start getting towards rounds 8, 9, 10, these springs are very difficult to decompress. So either I'd say get really strong hands or get a speed loader to help you load these. That's all I got for you guys. Overall, I think the P365 is a good gun. And if you're in the market for a subcompact, tiny gun to shoot, I think you'd probably find yourself happy with a gun like this. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for checking out the video.